Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Lucas. We're from King Gizzard and the Wizard, and you're watching the AU review.
We're gonna head to the States. We're gonna head to the States at the start of May with the 50k we won from Carlton Dry. So we're sort of we fly into Austin, and we play Austin Psych Fest, which is sort of a pretty big thing for us. We've been fans of that festival for a long time, and to be playing is pretty cool. Then we sort of do a tour through the rest of May, heading northeast up to Canada for Canadian Music Week, then down the east coast to New York, where we'll settle for a month or so and try and do some recording, and then see what happens.
I think it's just going to be really productive for
Yeah.
us. Like, we've always been really proactive band in terms of recording ourselves, but to be actually based somewhere for a whole month, just recording,
All of us together as well. We
Yeah.
never really all in the one place for, I guess, when we're in New York, we'll all be there for recording for 3 weeks or a month or whatever. And we'll just all be there. Whereas other times it's just been like people in and out.
we wouldn't even really be able to do that in Melbourne because, everyone's kind of spread out, and for actually everyone to be in the one place for that amount of time will just be really productive. Yeah, that's the most exciting thing for me. I just
Also,
really
just
getting into recording and
the sort of, I guess, the fact we're in America or in New York, it's just sort of going to give us more stimulus to, I don't know, it's going to be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's crazy. I think in the lead up we were sort of just like, oh yeah, we have no hope. And then I think it was
Big Scary, Mia Dyson,
Jaguar Ma.
Jaguar Ma, yeah.
And I think a thing that maybe in the back of our heads that we were thinking that might have in our favour is the rest of those acts are sort of two-piece, like small bands.
And
that
a little more established.
Yeah, a little more established, and I think it's sort of maybe the fact we have a seven-piece band, it's obviously harder logistically to get overseas and stuff like that. So I think maybe that's what worked in our favour.
Yeah, it definitely covers a fair bit. I mean, that's the awesome thing about it. We've had lots of opportunities over the last couple of years. We've been invited to festivals overseas, but just haven't been able to act on it.
I think it's just that
fun. So that's what this grant is doing for us.
Yeah.
Actually be able to get over there and make some inroads over there, and
We're pretty good at doing things on the cheap as well.
Yeah, exactly. It'll definitely cover flights and a little more, and we've obviously saved a bit of money from touring as well, so we're just going to put everything into it.
I think, not expecting massive things, obviously, the first time you get over to America, but, obviously just getting a foot in the door. I think there's whispers of maybe heading over again later in the year to play CMJ or something like that. I think we'll have more of a sort of picture of the landscape or whatever, and we can maybe tackle it more effectively.
Our, personal headline shows, we're not expecting massive things because we don't have a massive profile over there yet, but these couple of festivals will be really good for us.
And musically, you mentioned you'll be recording over there. Have you been writing at home? Do you have a bunch of material in your pockets that you're going over with?
Not heaps yet.
Not for that album. We've been working. It's funnily enough, Oddments came out a couple of weeks ago, and we've actually got another album pretty much done, which we're sort of mixing. I don't know how long, when we'll put that out, and then the America thing will be a purely sort of circumstantial thing. We'll just go there and start writing once we're there and just see what we come up with rather than going.
Cool. We've never really done that. It'd be cool just be in a place and just just write and record while we're there. I think we'll come up.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Oddments is that, not saying that it was necessarily a B-side, we wrote music for it, but a lot of the songs were just sort of songs that we'd had that maybe just sort of didn't fit into our previous records. And not saying they were, bad songs, but I think the fact that we just sort of had that ready to go and there wasn't that much work to do on that album means that we're able to work on more stuff. Yeah.
How far back does some of that material go?
I think as far back as about 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, the inception of the band type thing. I think Sleepwalker was a really early song.
Yeah.
Was going to go on Willoughby's Beach potentially. But yeah, sort of just little bedroom ditties that just, I don't know.
Came together.
Yeah.
Yeah.